Ada apa nih habis hari gitu ya? Ini nonton nih. Riot Forge.
Hi everyone, I'm Steve Singer, Senior Vice President of Publisher and Developer Relations at Nintendo of America.
And I'm Mariko Kimoto, Director of Partner Management at Nintendo of America.
On behalf of Nintendo and our friends at Riot Games, it's our pleasure to introduce this presentation from Riot Forge. As many of you know, the League of Legends universe is both vast and varied, with so many stories to tell.
Today, we're delighted to share a closer look at several of those stories, which will be coming soon to the Nintendo Switch system, including Hextech Mayhem, a League of Legends story, which launches later today.
And, of course, there will be world-first reveals to enjoy here too.
We're excited for players to venture into the world of Runeterra on their Nintendo Switch systems, and this is just the beginning.
Indie developers from around the world are collaborating with Riot Forge to bring a wealth of innovative experiences to life. We can't wait to share the visions of these talented creators with all of you, so let's get to it.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate the kind words. And hi, everyone. Welcome to our show. My name's Leanne. I'm the head of Riot Forge.
I'm Rowan. I'm the creative director of Riot Forge.
Riot Forge is Riot Games' third-party publishing division. We've been working on Riot Forge for a few years now, and we get to work with some awesome partners from all around the world. And these partners are really focused on building completable League of Legends games. It's all about stories. We want to tell really great stories in these games. And that's why we're super excited to be partnering with Nintendo. The Switch is the perfect platform for these games. We've created this deep universe for 11 or so years.
Yeah, there's over 150 epic champions in League of Legends. Riot Forge games are going to let you get up close and personal with our champions like never before. League of Legends has never had storytelling in games like this before, until now.
Yeah, and our developers are working on some awesome stories with some of our favorite champions. So we're extremely excited to share that with you today. And I think we should get the show started.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, let's go.
Ini Hextech Mayhem, ini nggak tahu. Ini Nunu apa nggak tahu. Yang ini Ruined King ya. Ada 4 berarti ya total. Runeterra. Riot. Riot Nunu itu juga. Oke, gimana deh?
At the Killer Wars, we always try to create games that try to answer two questions. Where is the beautiful and where is the crazy? The world of Runeterra is populated by hundreds of mighty heroes. But as a creator, I was always more interested in the wrinkles. And the wrinkles are those little tiny details that define our humanity. And there is this tiny little child, Nunu. And Nunu, in this world of war, is just looking for his mother. And that was the kind of story we want to tell.
Song of Nunu is a single-player narrative adventure, and as a Nunu, you are looking for your mother. It's a road trip you are doing with your best friend. Willump is like the biggest teddy bear you have ever seen. It's like a father or a protector to Nunu. And with Willump, you move through the Freljord, this frozen land.
The Freljord is an inhospitable and forgiving wasteland, but in this land, if you look here, you have the Notai. The Notai don't believe in war. They believe in stories. As the Notai say, you cannot kill a story and you cannot kill a song. Nunu is a Notai boy, and he has a magical flute.
He can make different elements in the environment react to its notes and to its sound, solving the different challenges we encounter in the game. If you play the flute and it's a melody he likes, he will dance with you. But if you start making bad noises, he closes his ear and complaining like, stop that. And if you don't stop, then he throws a snowball at you.
We put so much care into the relationship between Nunu and Willump. They play together, they laugh together, they cry together. They take care of each
Ada
other.
crux.
The failure is a magical environment, and
Lihat kita,
this
dia ada
game
crux
is
jalan tuh.
all about adventure. Players are going to be able to explore new and exciting places they have never seen before.
You will jump, you will climb, you will ride jetties. And the good thing about kids riding a jetty is that no matter how harsh the environment, everything feels like a roller coaster.
What do you do?
This is a story about the friendship between two very different beings and how they grow to love each other.
This again about friendship, pure innocent joy, hope, and family.
Oke, ada Lisandra juga tuh tadi.
Thanks, Willem. I couldn't do it without you, buddy.
Apa nama judulnya tadi? Song of Nunu ya? Song of Nunu. Oke, 1 Song of Nunu, 2 Hashtag Mayhem, 2022 selama tahun depan. Kita ekspor.
So this rhythm game induces a flow state, a state of heightened mental flexibility that allows the subject to master the tempo. Boring! Nobody's gonna play our game if you make it sound like homework.
Kalau yang ini udah mau rilis.
Give Piltover a show they'll never forget.
When Riot Forge approached us, they said, what champions would you be interested in? Immediately, Ziggs stood out as this unhinged, wacky little puffball of mayhem.
And Heimerdinger is sort of this archetype of the old
Yeah,
you can't
okay,
do
so
that
dude,
kind of
that's all right.
character.
What?
And you put someone that doesn't care about essentially anything, will blow everything up, with someone that says you can't do that,
And I won't let you build this ball.
and it's just magic.
It's good to be back.
In Hextech Mayhem, you play as Ziggs.
And the idea is that you are causing as much mayhem as possible.
Go forth, my beautiful bomb. Go forth and explode to your heart's content.
Hextech Mayhem was inspired by basically a mashup of the auto rhythm runners that we've had in the past and like a Guitar Hero or a Rock Band gameplay mashed together.
I wouldn't want to say that Hextech Mayhem is a rhythm game. It is a music game. What that means is all of your inputs are explicitly tied to the music. That includes the rhythm, that includes the melody, that includes the bridges, the verses, and all of that. So you are playing along explicitly to the music.
The music really drives the gameplay.
So when I'm playing, I just get a smile on my face, and it's like, this music is just so happy and fun, and I'm bouncing around to it. But there are multiple levels of gameplay in this game that we've never done in the past. There's what we call the Freestyle Mayhem system. So there's all the prompts.
Ini seru sih kalau dimainin pas queue
But then
gitu.
there's also hidden prompts that are not visible. They're all musical. So if you are listening to the music and you're attuned to it, you can cause tons of extra mayhem for extra bonus points and ranks, and and that's the only way that you can achieve a challenger rank.
Now can we stop this?
Aduh, ada challengernya juga, ada ranknya.
But there's so much room for improvement, Heimerdinger. I'm only getting started.
Our flavor comes out through a lot of the frantic nature of the gameplay, the animations, and the artistic representation. It's going to look fresh to League players, but also familiar. Hextech Mayhem really is for both the casual player who just wants to play a single-player League of Legends story, but also the mastery player who wants to dominate whatever game they play.
I am unstoppable! This is preposterous, Ziggs! I know! Isn't it the best?
Nah, kalau yang ini available now nih. Yang Hextech Mayhem. Kalau yang Song of Nunu tadi kan game pertama tahun depan 2022. Nah, ini yang tunggu-tunggu nih. Zaun Echo nih. Tadi yang ada gambarnya Echo. Gimana apa sih ini?
We've been pretty radio silent for at least a year or two. You may remember us from the Game Awards where we showed a little teaser, and let me tell you, the game has evolved considerably since that day.
Oh, look! It's our favorite sniveling Blither. We've been waiting ages to beat you up.
Oh yeah? Well, no time like the present.
Mirip kayak yang ini berarti ya gamenya. Hack and slash gitu ya.
Convergence is a story about Echo and Zon, this polluted city in Runeterra. Echo uncovers this plot by
Oh ya, yang Project L yang fighting game itu akhir bulan ini bakal ada update-nya. Kalau yang Project L kan memang nggak bukan punyanya Riot Forge, itu punyanya Riot asli. Riot langsung maksudnya.
A few years back, we got a phone call from Riot Forge. My partner called me up and said, hey, Riot wants to make a game with us. And my second child was just born. He called me. I was literally at the hospital, and I thought he was just messing with me. So I was like, I think it's a prank caller, Dan. I don't think this is real. It turns out it was, and we were pretty happy about that.
Double-selling games typically have a lot of combat and have a beautiful 2D art style. And Speed Brawl... Riot essentially told us, we have a bunch of champions. Which one do you want to work with? And we settled on Echo, we settled on Zon. Speed Brawl is a lot about focusing on the combat, but in Convergence, you're exploring, you're discovering. We focus way more on the action platforming part of it. Yeah. We go deep into who Echo is, developing his character and his story.
Convergence is set in Zon, but it's Zon through Echo's eyes. Echo is a teenage inventor, and he has created this incredible device called the Zero Drive, which allows him to rewind time.
One major challenge was to make Rewind feel more than just an undo button. It's about if you have information for the future, how can you make that useful so you can actually mess up, go back in time, change your tech, and then go back and outsmart your enemy.
There's definitely been a few games
Itu
that have
view-nya
played
tuh.
with time control,
View-nya bagus sih
but
tadi.
what's unique about Convergence is that you can control every moment.
You essentially have a character that doesn't make mistakes. Anytime he does something that he wants to fix, he just has to rewind it.
Convergence was built to allow you to control time, to really strategize, because that's what being Echo is all about.
My name's Echo. Oh yeah, I can rewind time.
Suaranya juga mirip sih, kayak yang Echo-nya lo. Nah ini nih saatnya nih. Itu juga Convert tuh sama-sama 2022 kayak yang Song of Nunu. Nah ini Ruined King.
Alright people, listen up. We've got a harrowing to stop. And remember, from here on out, it's Captain Fortune.
The goddess granted me
Kayak
the
Deadlock.
black mist enveloping the world. If the black mist has returned, I will drive it back.
I'm not losing my city to the delusions of some second-rate king.
Welcome to the wild, no hero. Swallow everything. Without a combined might.
Aku justru lebih suka yang gini sih gamenya daripada yang kayak tadi, yang Echo itu, yang Convergence. Lebih suka yang kayak gini aku.
Time for the truth to come to light.
Yang Hextech and Mayhem tadi juga bagus. Maksudnya cocok buat dimainin waktu Q gitu. Aduh, lagunya kok ini lagi guys. Keinget-inget terus guys.
Come on. You've taken some hits, but we're not done yet.
Tapi di remake ya lagunya. Jadi cewek yang nyanyi. Seven Nights. Udah habis atau ada lagi nih yang kejutan-kejutan?
I'm Joe Madureira. I'm the CEO and creative director at Airship. Ruin King is an RPG with
Oh bener kata
turn-based
Reza tuh,
combat.
RPG turn-based combat.
And you play a group of champions that are from all parts of the world.
Kalau yang emang RPG mungkin tahun depan Ricky. Itu yang fighting game bulan ini, akhir bulan ini bakal ada update. Untuk yang MMORPG kayaknya masih agak lama, masih tahun depan kalau aku bilang. Soalnya kan yang ini memang punyanya Red Force. Red Force ini kayak apa ya? Dia kayak kerjasama sama Riotnya langsung. Jadi dia bisa pakai karakter-karakternya Riot. Kalau yang MMORPG itu project apa ya? M kalau nggak salah namanya. Project M sama Project L. Kalau yang Project L kan yang fighting game. Itu memang dikerjain sama Riotnya langsung. Beda sama yang Red Force ini.
Yasuo and Ari, who, you know, they're kind of dealing with like ghosts of their past, and they're kind of bonding over that.
Skip RPG kayak
They have
gitu.
a lot of secrets.
Kayak ini loh sebenarnya game ini. Aku ngingetin sama game apa ya namanya, lupa aku. Pan hari sempet rame kok di Twitch tuh aja.
We don't really want
Banyak
you to
yang
just
main.
like mindlessly hit one attack and then oh now it's a bottom use strategy. So lots of the creatures
Tuh
have
modelnya kayak
unique
gini nih.
mechanics. We added a
Ini
lane
pasti
system where
in-game-nya
you
sih
can
ini,
actually
gambarnya
modify the
in-game-nya.
speed of your abilities and it'll also modify the powers and that will let you do things like I would need to heal before my character dies and I see the enemies doing an attack. I can perform an ability in the speed lane and get the heal off in time or I got a
Iya ya,
bunch of buffs
yang
built
itu
up
kan yang warna
on
hijau-hijau ya Ricky ya. Tadi aku juga udah lihat tuh.
in the power lane. It's
Yang keren ini Ricky, punyanya Zed tadi. Kalau nggak salah warnanya bisa ungu sama hijau ya.
No other game I've seen has.
Update apa nih kan? Ini update game-game dari Red Force aja.
This division of combat and exploration allows us to really
By
put forward the
Queen.
artistry of the team by highlighting the design of the characters, the animation.
Tadi Nunu itu bukan kayak single player kok itu Reza.
We've
Yang
basically
Nunu tadi.
taken what's worked in our previous couple games and refined it.
I think we've taken Battle Chasers and cranked it up a notch.
So I think this game is uniquely Airship because of that marriage between really fun, like kind of grounded in tradition role-playing
Harusnya iya
mechanics,
Muhammad Abdul. Antara hari ini kayak atau besok kayaknya.
great visual
Kan pre-season kan? Updatean pre-season.
Because of my background in comics, I approach
Ini kan udah keluar nih
everything as
semua kan,
sort
ada
of
Song
like,
of
what is
Nunu,
the
Convergence,
comic book version of this character or
Hashtag
this
Mayhem
scene.
sama ini kan, Riot King. Nah ini next apakah udah habis atau ada kejutan baru nih?
Playing fans to people who are adjacent are going to get something out of this game.
It's not just for League of Legends players. It's a story that anyone can jump into and understand.
You know, digesting the beauty of the world to, you know, really grinding your gears and trying to figure out the strategies and tactics to get through hard and difficult battles, to League fans who have always wanted to take a step away from the competitive game and just live in the world.
Kapan nih? Oh yang ini available now, berarti dua yang udah available now. Yang Ruined King sama Hashtag Mayhem tadi. Oh, apa nih? Demacian ini nggak ada nih, baru nih. Aduh, kok gambarnya 8 bit guys? Kok 8 bit? Aduh, jangan 8 bit dong. Tapi ya tergantung lah, kalau memang gameplaynya seru nggak masalah. Apa udahan? Ya elah, udahan dong.